Hello students, welcome all of you to the new session of English grammar class. Today I am going to teach about meaning of sentence, type of sentence, meaning of simple sentence, type of simple sentence. First part of simple sentence, that is about declarative sentence, patterns of declarative sentence. Okay, so let's start our today's class. Look at the group of words which are written here. First one, he tall boy is. Number 2, singing is so anima sweetly. Number 3, the sun at look. Do they make sense? No, because here the words in each group are not in the correct order, so they don't make complete sense. Now read the following group of words. First one, he is a tall boy. Number 2, Anima is singing so sweetly. Number 3, look at the sun. Do they make sense? Yes, because here the words in each group are in the correct order and therefore they make complete sense, which is called a sentence. So, now we will learn about sentence. What a sentence is? A sentence is a combination of words that makes complete sense, or a sentence is a group of words that expresses a clear meaning. The sentence helps us to express our ideas, feelings, views and thoughts. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with punctuation marks like full stop, question mark and exclamatory mark. A sentence may be small or big. It is consist of one or more clauses. According to the use of clauses, the sentence may be small or big. And according to the number of clauses, the sentence is of three types. These are simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. The simple sentence is consist of only one clause, which is called as independent clause or main clause. And compound sentence is consist of two or more independent clause. One is main clause and other is coordinate clause. Similarly, complex sentence also consists of two or more clause. One independent clause and other is dependent clause. The independent clause is called as main clause and the dependent clause is called as subordinate clause. Dear students, the explanation of all the three types of sentence require much time. So, in today's class, I am only discuss about the simple sentence. Okay. So, what a simple sentence is? A simple sentence has a subject and a verb part. For example, Sima writes well. Here Sima is the subject and writes is the verb. Okay. And a simple sentence has only one clause. For example, Sima writes well. Here it is a clause. Dear students, here questions arises what is clause and what is a sentence. You remember that clause is a part of sentence. A sentence is not a part of clause. Because a sentence may be small or big, that depends upon the clause. If the sentence is big, then it consists of more than two clause or more than two clause. And if the sentence is small, it consists of only one clause. So Sima writes well is a clause and also a sentence. The simple sentence is also called an independent clause because it doesn't depend on other. The simple sentence is divided into four types: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. So, what a declarative sentence is? A declarative sentence states facts or opinions and intentions. So, it is also called a sentence of statement and it ends with a full stop. In a declarative sentence, the predicate is a statement about the subject. Look at the examples. The sun rises in the east. It states a fact. Number 2. The cuckoo sings in spring. It also states about fact. Number 3. The story appears very interesting. It states a opinion. Number 4. It may rain today. It also states an opinion. Number 5. He is going to sell his car. It states about the intention. The declarative sentence is of two types, like affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Look at the examples here. The examples of affirmative sentence are: I have a storybook, he writes well, and we play well. Look at the examples of negative sentence. I have not a storybook, he doesn't write well, and we don't play well. So, if not is there, then we call the sentence as negative sentence. If S and ES is with the verb, then we use not after does. And if S and ES are not with the verb, we take do and not, do plus not. The declarative sentence has different types of sentence pattern like SB pattern, SBO pattern, SBOO pattern, SBC pattern, and SBOC pattern. Okay. So first I am going to discuss about the SB pattern. Here S stand for subject and V stand for verb, that is intransitive verb. And look at the examples. The child laughed, the boy came, and the wind blows. Here the child, the boy, and the wind are the subject, and laughed, came, and blows are the verb. These are intransitive verb. Okay. Here questions arises, what is intransitive verb? Two types of verbs are there, transitive verb and intransitive verb. Here I want to say about transitive and intransitive verb that a verb that requires an object in a sentence is called a transitive verb, and a verb that doesn't require an object in a sentence is called an intransitive verb. For example, Rohan kicked the ball. Here the verb kick is transitive verb because it has the direct object, the ball, to receive the action. But if we take the example, she is sleeping, here the verb sleep is intransitive verb because it doesn't have any direct object to receive the action. Second pattern is SVO pattern. Here S stands for subject, V stands for verb, and O stands for object. Here V is transitive verb. Look at the examples. He answered the question. I may buy a laptop. She will sell a car. Here he, I, she are the subject. Answered, may, buy, and will are the transitive verb, and the question, a laptop, a car are the object. Why we use transitive verb here? Because the verb need the object to give a complete meaning. Okay, the verbs may be incomplete without the object, so the verbs used here are transitive verbs. Okay, then third pattern is SVOO pattern. S stands for subject, V for transitive verb, and first object is indirect object and second object is direct object. Look at the examples. The teacher taught us English. The guide showed us the temple, and my friend gave me a gift. Here the teacher, the guide, and my friend are comes under subject. Taught, showed, and gave comes under verb, transitive verb. Us and me are the object, indirect object, and English, the temple, and a gift are direct object. So here questions arises, what is direct object and what is indirect object. Okay. Dear students, transitive verb takes two objects, first one direct object and second one indirect object. So to find out the object in a sentence, we need to ask two questions words like what and whom. Keep it in your mind that we use the word what for non-living things and whom for human beings. So if we get the answer by asking the questions whom, that comes under our indirect object. And if we ask questions by using the word what and we get the answer, that comes under our direct object. Fourth pattern is SBC pattern. S stands for subject, B stands for verb and C stands for complement. Look at the examples. Mr. Das is a teacher. The flower smells sweet. The girl looks beautiful. Here Mr. Das, the flower and the girl are the subject. Is, smell and looks are the verb and a teacher, sweet and beautiful are the complement. Here questions arises, what is complement? Complement is normally a noun or an adjective. It comes after verbs like be verb, that is, am, are, was and were, have verb like has and have, and link verb like looks, seems, likes, etc. The fifth number pattern is SBOC pattern. S stands for subject, V for verb, O for object and C for complement. Look at the examples. They found him dead. This book has made the author famous. The result proved him wrong. Here this book and the result are the subject. Found, has made, proved are the verb. Him, the author and him are the object. And rest part of this sentence are called the complement. Here complement helps a sentence to complete. So my dear students, I hope you must understand about the meaning of sentence, meaning and type of simple sentence, and about the patterns and meaning of declarative sentence. In my next class, I will discuss about the second type of the simple sentence, that is interrogative sentence. To explain all the type of sentence in one class is very difficult, so I have taken only the first type of the simple sentence, that is declarative sentence with its patterns. And in my next class I will discuss about the second type, that is interrogative sentence. And after completion of the fourth type of simple sentence, I will also discuss about the compound sentence and complex sentence. Okay, that's all. Thank you.